Article number 5 of subject web page designing using HTML. My name is Professor Pokharkar MS, HOD Computer Engineering Department, Samartha Polytechnic, Delhi. So practical number 5 is create a web page using different types of list in HTML. Now let us see the different list types. Now there are first type is a unordered list defined by using UL tag. The second type is ordered list defined using OL tag, and third type of list is a DL tag, that is a definition list. Okay, now unordered list means what? The list are started or list items are given or marked by using bullets. Ordered list means what? List items are marked by using numbers. And definition list means what? The arranging the items in the same way the words and sentence are arranged in dictionary. Okay, so we'll see all these tag, UL tag unordered list, OL tag ordered list, and DL tag definition list. All these tag we'll study in detail one by one. Now first unordered list. Now let us see how to use unordered list. Now here in this example, UL tag stands for unordered list and closing UL tag is defined. Now inside it there are 4 items: HTML, Java, JavaScript and SQL are defined using LI tag. LI stands for list, opening LI tag and closing LI tag. So what will happen now? After defining these tags in HTML program, we are getting the 4 items: HTML, Java, JavaScript, SQL marked by using the plain bullet. Okay, now why here bullets are coming? Because by default when UL tag is defined without any attribute, then plain bullets are appearing as a marking. Now if you want square, if you want here square, then we have to define the here type square. If you want here hollow circle, then we have to define here type circle. So depending upon that type value, the marking will be different. Now let us see the order list. Now in order list there will be the numbering. Now suppose here 4 items: HTML, Java, JavaScript and SQL having the numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, that will appear by using OL tag, that is ordered list tag. Here opening OL tag is defined, here closing OL tag is defined, and in between the list of items are defined using LI tag, opening LI tag and closing LI tag. Now HTML, Java, JavaScript, SQL. So by default the numbering is like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want here Roman numbers, then we have to define here type is equal to Roman number, like that. Suppose if you want here values like A, B, C, D, then we have to define here attribute type is equal to A. If you want here, suppose what we can say, if you want here number like capital Roman number, capital I, capital 2I. So like this, if you want number, here we have to define type is equal to capital I. So depending upon that type value, the numbering will be vary. Okay, now we'll see all these values in detail in the next topic. Now next tag is a next definition list. Definition list means DL. Okay, now here DL tag is defined. Inside the DL there are again 2 subtags. One is a DT. DT stands for definition term and DD means definition details. Now here for example HTML, it is a definition term and it is explanation means details, hypertext markup language. So here HTML tag is defined in between DT tag. HTML tag is defined in between DT tag, definition term, and here explanation, hypertext markup language. This information is defined in between DT tag, definition detail, and all these both tag DT and DD is defined in between DL tag. When defining this part inside the body tag, we are getting this output. Okay, we are getting such type of output. Now let us see the question from the msbte manual. The question is write HTML code for the following output using different types of list. Okay, now here unordered list is displayed. Here order list is displayed. By mistake I have printed here unordered, but it is a order list is printed here. Here order list is printed. Now here HTML definition list is printed. Okay, so we have to define in the first unordered list, then define order list, then define HTML definition list. So such type of output we have to print. Now I will do this all the three things by using three different programs. I can do in single program also, but for the better explanation, let us see one program for one list. Okay, so let us see the first program for the unordered list. Now here unordered list. Now unordered list, here we define the title in between the bold tag. Okay, after that for unordered list I have defined here UL tag. Now if you see the previous output, here we are getting the marking as the square. Okay, and that square are filled. That means we have to define here type square. We have defined here UL type square. Here UL tag is close, and in between the UL tag we have defined the 4 list items by using the li tag, opening li tag and closing li tag. Beetroot, here opening li, closing li, ginger, here potato and radish. And after running this program, after saving this program using .html extension, and if you run this program, we are getting the output, that is this one. Okay, now second program order list. Now here if you see the output, here 1 and 2, in between again nested order list. Again here AB is defined. Again inside the AB again nested numbering is defined. That means we have to define OL tag. Here again inside the OL tag we have to define again sub OL tag for this value, and again inside the OL tag again we have to define sub OL tag. Now here I have defined OL tag. This is main OL tag. Inside this OL tag I have defined now first 2 items copy and T, li tag. By default numbering is 1 2, so I don't have defined any type attribute here. Now here again A and B numbering are there, so I have defined here OL sub tag, and here I have given the value type A, so that here numbering will be like ABCD. Now here 2 items I have defined, black tea and green tea by using list tag. Now again green tea having again 2 subtypes, 1 2 black tea and green tea. So what I have defined here, I have defined OL type Roman number I, and I have defined black tea and green tea. So what will happen here? Now Roman number will appear 1 and 2. Now here this list is completed and main list is started, so that I have completed both OL tag, and then I have taken the main list tag milk, so that it having the numbering 3, and then main OL tag is completed. Here body tag is completed. After that HTML tag is completed. Now next is a HTML definition list. So I already told you that when we have to define HTML definition list, so here definition term is defined in between DT tag, definition details we have to define in between DT tags, and both these things we have to define inside the DL tag. Now here first definition term, then definition detail, again definition term, definition detail. So like that definition term is defined here, here definition detail is defined, again definition term is defined, definition detail is defined, and all these things are defined in between the DL tag, that is a definition list. And when we save this program using .html extension, and if we run this program, we are getting the above output. Okay, now next point is a question from the manual. In list different types of the formats of ordered list. So there is by default order, it is numeric number 1 2 3, then Roman number capital I, capital double I, capital triple I, then small I, small double I, small triple I, then capital numbering if you want capital ABC, if you want small alphabet then small ABC. These are the different types of ordered list. Now what is the difference between the bullet and numbered list? Now each paragraph when begins with bullet character in the bullet list, and in numbered list each paragraph begin with an expression that includes a number or a letter or separator. Okay, in numbered list expression starts with number, letter or separator. Now bullet list we have to define using unordered list tag, that is UL tag, and we have to define numbered list using ordered list tag, that is a OL tag. Okay, these are the basic difference between bullet list and numbered list. Now the last question, write HTML code for the definition list. So whatever the example I have told you before these slides, same example I have written here. Now DL tag, that is a definition tag. Now here DT tag, definition term is defined. Here definition detail is defined. Again definition term is defined. Again definition detail is defined. Okay, so this is the HTML code for the definition list. Now I hope that you understand all the things regarding the practical number 5. If you could not understand anything, then what you have to do, you have to put your question inside the comment box so that I can answer later. Okay, so let us stop. Thank you. Number